Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Rival alongside Brooks Lonigan. The season is underway, and Coach, outstanding start, 2-0. Can't do any better.
Can't complain. Two great results. Obviously, we're back on campus. You never know how that's going to affect the kids, but I think that obviously it affected them in a positive way. And again, two opponents that were in the NCAA last year, and we were fortunate to get the result in both.
How fun is it being back on the Park Avenue campus? Because obviously if you go to GoTigersGo.com, you can see the renderings for a future stadium, but you guys have done an outstanding job. You have the lights to dress up the facility and everything. It really has that nice home feel.
Yeah, it's the first time under the lights. It's always a little bit, well, for me, it was kind of weird because I've spent so many years out at Mike Rose, and Mike Rose has been great to us, and it was a great facility to play. But being back on campus it's a great feel. It really is, and you hear the girls talking about it. It just actually feels like home. So it's nice, and then obviously I know with the first game against Little Rock we had a little bit of a rain delay, so it wasn't much of a crowd. But then Ole Miss, it was really to see a lot of the students on come and support the kids. It brought a different atmosphere and a very good one.
It's like the old days over at Eccles Field.
Over at Eccles Field, huh? Seems like yesterday.
All right, Coach, let's talk about Little Rock. And you started out with a pair of NCAA teams, and Little Rock, and you knock them off 6-0. Things got going quickly in the opening half. All 6 of your goals. Clarissa Larissey's natural hat trick within about 3:26, and it was on at that point.
We scored some great goals. Again, it's early. This is a new team, kind of a new generation with the players that we lost. We felt like we made a lot of progress during preseason, but you never know. I mean, look, when you get to that first game, that's when it all counts. And I thought we came out with the right energy, and obviously to score 6 goals in one half is phenomenal, and we scored some great ones.
Sunday night, the 3-1 win over Ole Miss, and that was really a test for the team. Number one, you had to finish out after a red card on Moberg with 10 players, but first of all, you got down for the first time this season. It was a chance to see how your team would react.
Yeah, and I didn't think they flinched. I thought they did extremely well with it. Obviously, that game is, I said it after the game to you guys, I mean, that's one that you won't forget. That's always a tough game. It's become a derby, and it's always going to be tight, depending on. It doesn't matter if Ole Miss is having a good year, we're having a good year. It seems to always be a close one, but the way that one finished, and just couldn't be prouder of the girls with, to go down a man and to continue to do what they were doing. I mean, a lot of people have reached out that watched the game and said, it never felt like you were down a man.
Right.
And that's credit to the girls and their mentality. And, again, what an ending.
Get 2-0 record through the first 2 games, a couple of awards. Clarissa gets the Offensive Player of the Week. And Maya Jones, who was extremely active in the match against Ole Miss, gets that freshman award.
Yeah, I mean, good for them. Well-deserved. I say it every time. No kid's going to get an award without their teammates. And so, hopefully that just gives them a little bit more confidence going into the weekend, because they're going to need it, because we've got two tough matches coming up.
As usual, your non-conference schedule, very, very good. Just a slew of NCAA teams. You try to build that resume because you have the expectations. You don't hide from it, so you're trying to build things up. You're going to go to Kansas Thursday night, and you said that this team has the capabilities to be a top 15 team.
I think so. I think they've got all the pieces. Obviously, we've been able to do a little bit of research on them and see a little bit of film, and they're extremely dangerous, athletic. Mark, the coach there, has done a wonderful job, and we definitely are going to have our hands full. And we addressed the team today because the way I do things, Kansas hasn't been brought up, right? You let them enjoy the win against Ole Miss, and then today is our first day back at practice, so I kind of give a briefing about our next opponent, and basically said, if you think Sunday was a battle, well, you're about to be in the same spot again. And but yes, tough match, very athletic group, and we're going to have to be at our best.
Then on the back end of that road trip, you'll go to Omaha. Don't know a lot about them right now because you're focused on Candace, but it's still early enough in the season. Your focus is on your team.
Yeah, I mean, Omaha is. We played them last year here. We were able to get the result, but they just came off a draw with Kansas State, and so like you said, we don't know much about them. I haven't focused on them yet, but we will. But expecting another, tough game.
All right, Coach, sounds good. We'll talk to you next week.
Perfect.
Hey, Coach Brooks Monaghan, I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.